Well, I've just opened my rebounder and it's broken, so I'm a bit gutted. So I'm going to have to go out in the rain and run instead of bouncing in the warm. However, I've also been on eBay in the night and purchased some cat's paws. Fantastically well wrapped. It's taken me 20 minutes to get this far. Bear with me, I'll open it again. I'll open it properly. Are you ready? Hello. Hi, kitties. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Two black and white tuxedo cats by Martin Lehman. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm delighted. I love them. Definitely made up for the no bouncing on the rebounder. I'm jumping and bouncing inside. Just finished going over my cat picture and this dropped through the letterbox. Cute! Vintage lion pendant. Let's get it open. Hello, I hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in. Bamboo Betty here and begonia coconut. And I am going to do a little highlights haul video for you and some of my favourite finds from this week. As you can see, I've already got the kits up, the kittens, and behind them is an Italian vase, pottery vase. I think it's relatively modern, possibly 80s, but if I show you, everything will sort of fall apart. So take my word for it, it's lovely. Okay, here we go. Right, I'm back. I've got 54% charged on my battery. I've done the dishes and I've run up the stairs, so we should be good. Okay, so I've got my lovely sea turtle dish. I think it's vintage, but I don't know, and I can't find that bar that's on the bottom anywhere on Google. So maybe that it's gone bust, or it's shut down, or it's disappeared. So it does make me think that this dish is vintage. But I love him. I love you. Hello. Hello. Okay, behave yourself. And I showed you when I opened the show, I found this amazing vintage lion pendant on eBay, and he arrived today. I love him. I'm a Leo, obviously, as if you needed to guess, and he's got that really fantastic 70s style mane and 70s style face, and he's got some fancy knee pads on as well. I don't know if he's a skateboarder. Oh my god, that ice cream van is haunting me. What's it today? It's not Greensleeves. What is it? Some American Glory song? Oh, anyway. I'm just going to ignore him. I've got some nice lollies in the fridge. So there he is. It's my first vintage pendant. Lovely. And I went to the flea market on Wednesday, and from my favourite trader, I think I must buy at least 1 or 10 vintage brooches from her every week. But I found this gorgeous, pretty certain that's 80s, gold tone lion head brooch. It's not signed, costume, very good condition. Got shiny eyes. I think they're very hard plastic or glass eyes. They're not really crystal or diamante, so I guess plastic. Next, not from the flea market, but just a random charity shop stop grab. I was going for cat food and there was a collection of charity shops near the supermarket, and I just popped in before closing time, and there was this gorgeous brutalist 70s gold tone matching necklace. It's slightly bigger than a choker. It's matching necklace and bracelet, and it's gorgeous. I love those bars. Is it coming up the right colour? It's very gold. It's very 70s brutalist, mid-century gold tone. fabulous. Often they were actually gold plated or rolled gold, but I don't think this one is. It's got the clasp, the hoop snap clasp. What are they called? You know, when they sort of roll over? I don't know. Anyway, it's in fantastic condition. And I found the necklace first. I thought, some of that, no problem there. And then I thought, I'll just go and have a little dig through the back sort of hanging bits, and tangled up in some horrible bit of plastic bangle was his matching friend. So fabulous. I got the family. Lovely stuff. I think the necklace was £2 and the bracelet was £1. Another find, another day, was this fantastic Tibetan style huge statement pendant, and it's not, you know, an antique or valuable, but it's fantastic. It has that Tibetan style turquoise and coral. I think this is plastic. I think this is purely just a costume, but there's so much detail. I absolutely love it, and the colours are beautiful. It's got the tassels. What I might do with the tassels, is they look a little bit tatty, is just soak them in cold water for a few minutes just to get them wet, not to actually soak them, and then just kind of pull them straight like that and see if I can get some of the kinks out. But I mean, really, I don't mind. That was 50p, I know, and I can't buy anything in a shop for 50p because it's just too mean. So I always try and either give them a bit extra, but I didn't have any extra change, so I just buy more stuff. Dated. So I got this. This is the modern costume pendant, which sort of goes with it a bit, so it looks nice together, but I probably wouldn't wear this as a feature pendant, even though it's lovely. But it has that sort of mid-century style. It was probably made last Wednesday. And it's got a very long chain, and it's got the plastic stones, ethnic colours, lovely, and mid-century style. What I would wear all day and all night, and I have been since I bought it, is this vintage snake belt. What? And yes, it does go around before you even think it. I thought it. It's got a little clip on it, and I think it's 80s. I mean, they do reproduce these all the time, but honestly, this is too good quality to be reproduced. Look at it move. Look at that baby. It's amazing. It just goes around your guts, and then you snap it on and that tail hangs down. Oh, you could wear it around your neck like a 70s Vegas showgirl. But I've been wearing it around my belly, and I love him. It's fabulous. Let's see if he'll go in the pot. I bet you could wrap it round and round and round your wrist as well. That would be amazing. I'll give that a try in a minute. Oh. Oh. Oh, it looks so fabulous. Look at that. There you go. Oh, he's upside down. Hang on. Now, I know I've said my style is eclectic, and we all make mistakes, but sometimes you just have to scoop everything up that you see, because there'll come a point in your life one day when someone says to you, Betty, you haven't got a really tiny black-faced white sheep, have you? You know, like those ones, like those sheep with the black face, but really, really, really small. And they know why they come to you, because you'll say, yeah, what, like this? Sure, no problem. You want to borrow it? Yours. When I was in my 20s, I worked in television and I worked in entertainment and factual and all sorts of different kinds of production. And I was sort of known as the person who would get you anything. If, you know, before clouds, as in cloud storage, I was known as the person who could get you clouds on a sunny day if you needed clouds for a shoot. And a bit like James Garner in The Great Escape. Is it The Great Escape? Where, you know, where he opens his coat and it's got everything you could possibly want, from condensed milk to a gold watch. Well, that's me, because I just love things. I don't care if they're cheap. I don't care if they're expensive. I just really, truly, honestly, deeply, profoundly love the little things. And during the lockdown and during the worst times in the worst places, I've had my little things to keep me warm. And there's a man at the flea market who also has a love of little things. He's always got a table full of, it's not tat. It's definitely not tat. Some of it's really amazing. Some of it's expensive. But he also just likes to get rid of little bits and bobs that he's got knocking around the drawers in the house, in his house. So he'll do a deal every week where you get 4 for £1 or 3 for £1, or, you know, 50p get 5 free. And I'm just, oh. Oops, phone cut off. Yeah, so I don't know, I can't remember if I was in primary school or very young, secondary school, but this to me looks 70s, and I thought they came out in the 80s. But this is definitely 70s style. Love it. So I'll get a battery from the lovely man at the Timpson Shoes shop. I'll go to put it in and see if it works. Fabulous. Wicked. Let's make some space for the next fellas. Little sheep. Sometimes I buy things purely because they cannot be left in the circumstances in which I find them. And other times I get on a roll. So I found this belt in one shop. It was £2.50. I think it's modern. I think it's like from one of those online fast fashion sites. But then I get the taste in my mouth for a belt, for like vintage look, and ideally a vintage belt. And then I found in another shop a whole collection, someone's entire collection, and these are vintage. This one weighs an absolute ton. I think that was £3. It's metal. This one is lighter, but it's got that 70s style look. It's quite short. So what I did was I just bought the lot, bought them all, took them down to the cash till with them all laid out on my outstretched arm like some fantastic warrior. And had a fabulous laugh with the lady on the till. This one is it's just loops. So what I'm going to do is sacrifice this one, break it up, and make this one longer. Worth it. This one I think is maybe Moroccan, possibly Mexican, but more likely Moroccan. Weighs a stone, if not 10. Fabulous. Quite short as well, so I think that's just like a feature that goes at the front, and it's tied with leather straps. This one, plain but stylish. And then we're back to that one. I also got, just on a separate purchase mission, this vintage snake hoop belt, and another one which I've left upstairs. I'll just go and get it. Hang on. Nope, I can't find it. I've just run up the stairs and run down the stairs again. I put it somewhere safe, but I'm not convinced it's genuine or not, because it's by El Charro. So if it's genuine, it's an amazing Mexican black leather and silver coloured metal elaborate belt, and it could potentially be worth £75 around thereabouts. But obviously when it's something like that, you need to verify before you go around saying this is a real El Charro belt. I didn't know at the time that it was special. I just thought it was gorgeous, and I bought it with this lot, and I think I paid something like £4 for it. But I can't find it now, so what I'm going to do is I've got a collection. I'm surprising myself, really. Oh, I've got a collection of vintage belts, so what I'll do is a special vintage belt haul. Maybe next or maybe soon. So if you're interested, I think you should be, check that one out. So that's the last of the bling bling, I think. What I'm gonna do now is some homeware, home goods, vintage home goods, and some vintage bags. I'm just gonna move everything out of the way. Hang on. Okay, this was a Sunday afternoon indecision crisis. I don't know why, but I went back 3 times. I love it. I don't know why I didn't buy it. It looks like a vintage mid-century wooden carved menu holder. It's really nice. Anyway, finally got it. A wicked, thumping heavy Quantock vintage mid-century fish tureen dish. I'm a vegetarian, so all I care about are chips. Or ideally, without that terrible pun, no chips. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, please don't be chip, please don't be chip. And it's not, it's in perfect condition. I paid 4, it's worth about 15 quid, but I love it. And I'll probably fill that with gold tone jewellery. I then also, in a separate shop, I think it was the day I got the wine menu holder, I also found this beauty, mid-century fish nut dish. Fabulous, that's a no-brainer. I think that was £2. Just bought that without a second thought. Gorgeous, love it. I got I'm pretty sure it's vintage, it's from St. Lucia, tourist wooden trinket dish with a lid and a beautiful parrot painted on. I will buy these all day and all night. I love them. I can't get enough little knick-knack boxes for all my little knick-knacks. Gorgeous. I'm just going to move this. Bear with me 1 second. Should have planned this better. Okay, so a collection which sort of goes with the look, with the style. I got this fantastic vintage Moroccan tooled, quite chunky bag. It's like a doctor's bag. And then last week I got its matching smaller counterpart. So I feel like I can sort of go travelling to Morocco and take all my clothes in that one, tiny clothes, maybe one item, and my gold bling in that one. And finally, just lifting that big bag onto the table, it didn't feel quite right. It felt quite heavy, which is normally what happens. And I think there's something inside it. So hang on, I'm going to open it and have a look. Hang on. Oh, 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 oh my God, hang on, let me get it out. Oh, the frog. I'd forgotten all about that. Vintage Indian brass frog with all that detail. Oh, I love him. Hi. Oh, wicked. There we go. Go on there. So, what a way to finish. Finale. A frog finale. So there we go. There's all this week's fabulous finds. So have fun. Go out and raid your charity shops. They are really struggling at the moment, and honestly, if you can do anything, just buy pre-loved. We're all doomed. We're all going to go eventually, but it's probably going to be a lot sooner than later if we don't, do what we've got to do. So please support your charity shops. Please go out and find these amazing treasures and make a little YouTube video and show us all. Fabulous. So if you like this and if you want to watch some more, oh Lord knows, it's all piling up behind me. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you again next time. So thank you very much for staying with me. If you enjoyed me rambling on and telling ridiculous stories about not much or the world, please subscribe. That would mean the world to me. Or give me a thumbs up or leave a nice message. Be kind, please. I'm very sensitive. And that's it. Lovely. So there'll be lots more videos coming. Bit of sort of daft memoir tales to tell and treasures to find station, really. So there we are. Thank you very much for sticking with me. If you enjoyed me rambling on about my treasures and my finds and my life stories in my YouTube memoir, please subscribe or give me a thumbs up or leave me a message. Please be nice. Please be kind. I'm quite sensitive. In the comments, and that's it. There'll be lots more to come. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much. And Begonia Coconut still sound asleep in her crap bed. There's some movement. I think it might be dinner time. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh my God, I forgot to show you this as well. Mid-century fish picture. Oh my God. Seriously, I forgot to tell you this as well. I meant to tell you all about my plums because I've been growing fruit trees in the garden for about 4 years. And this is my crop. This is my harvest for 2021. Stop it. I got 2 plums off Ringo. I've got 4 fruit trees, John, Paul, George and Ringo, and Ringo was the plum tree, and it blossomed for the first time this year, and he grew these 2 plums, and I sat and I watched them grow and swell, and they were green, and they were green for ages. They looked like bums, and then they turned purple, and I was so excited. And then we had a freak, well, it wasn't a freak, it's a summer storm, and they were gone. So I had to go rummaging and foraging in the ground between the pots for my plums, and they were covered in slugs, so I had to fight the slugs for my plums. I'm not going to eat them. I'm just going to give them back to the slugs because they've won. Let me see where they've been at them. But look! Proper plums! I grew that! Thanks, Ringo. Well done. Let's see if we can get 3 next year, and let's see if I can beat the slugs to them. Bye!